Good morning. I know this large latte looks ridiculous, right? But I got a large yesterday, so I could have the rest for today. So, welcome if you're brand new. We were started this, and I'm trying to remember for the life of me what we were talking about. Was it Zika? I'm not sure. I do want to grab some Vaxitration because as I sit here, my head is pounding. So let's give you guys a chance to jump on. Okay, I'm going to take some Tylenol. I mean, I walked so high into the door. Like 3 in the morning. 1 in the morning. Are you kidding me? Where's my Neosporin? Oh, I like that. I like that, buddy. Kaden, are you ready?
I'll be ready.
You'll be ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you know when it's 2 miles away. How much time did you have when it was 2 miles away? You had enough time? Okay. Good morning. Does anybody know? I mean, the bump is still huge. My already texted me this morning. She's like, "What were you running?" She's like, "Courtney, what the hell?" And it's like, nope. Just getting up to go to the bathroom, and Cade left the door shut. And the bathroom door is never fucking shut. So I have to put some Neosporin on. But, I mean, it fucking hurts. Look what I did. Like the whole marking of the wooden door. So I'm attempting to put some Neosporin on that. You can still see my big lump. Like, what the actual fuck? So, yeah. Falling back to sleep was okay. But, I mean, I walk like I normally walk, not too fast, not too slow. You know, it's dark, but it's my normal walk to the bathroom, but I bounced back when I hit the door. So, So there's that. So I labeled this video about Mount Vernon, however you want to say it. Morning, buddy. Got your lunch? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you where it is. It is... Come on and work. Well, this happened last time and I thought it wasn't working because the bus was stopped. So it's slowly moving. So does it still go around that main road and loop and then come over the bridge? Do you know?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like how the main road would go past the main road and go down Lake David and then loop around? Because it doesn't look like it's going the same route. So you should probably head out because the latest they said they've seen was 6:52 and it's 6:44.
Okay.
Did I say 62?
Huh?
Did I say 62?
I said 50.
Yeah. Got your lunch and everything?
Yeah.
All right, I love you. Have a good day. Did you take some Motrin? Grab 2 Tylenols and put them in your backpack. What? Grab 2 of those Tylenols and put them in your backpack.
I don't even know where they are.
In the bathroom right there.
Okay, thanks. Like, I know where that is. But...
I'll get them for you.
My bag.
I know, but it doesn't make sense to just take 2.
Okay, well, I'm not taking 3.
Right, that's why I'm saying, like, you have to put extra in your bag, put them in your bag. There's only 2 at a time. You don't want you to overdose on Tylenol. I open the garage as lightly as you can. I love you. Have a great day. I don't know why that kid has to go out the garage. God forbid he used 3 other doors down here. I just don't get it. I really don't. He's the only freaking one. All right. Damn my head. So, can you guys remember when I said that I was coming back? I even wanted to come on yesterday, and then my brother wanted to do some yard work for my dad, and I was like, well, I might as well clean out the garden. So I did that and just left the eggplants, carrots, and parsnips. The peanuts came up. A lot of stuff are in the greenhouse right now. But, oh yeah, peanut butter. Feel like making love. Didn't that come through the other day too? So this is Prophecies of Your Modern Day Seer, except it feels like one mystical moments right now. So, but I assure you we are not. This will be something global. But for those who just popped on, do you remember what I was leading off to? Was it, where's my ring? Spring really, for some reason, has just been calling the name. I don't usually wear topaz. So, yes. Okay. Can't keep getting out of my head. So I haven't looked it up, but this is the first time I looked it up. I think that would be like a Swiss blue than a baby Swiss. God, this feels like method. Dallas. Mystical moments. Soothing, healing, remotivating. The gemstone of good fortune, love. Is thought through one's energy, promote forgiveness and truthfulness. Wherein topaz can be a sign, has been said to stabilize one's emotions and calms one's nerves. $1,000 a quart? I don't know. It was my mother and her jewelry. That's the one thing my dad had always bitched on. She gets to spend that type of money on jewelry. He gets to spend that type of money on fishing and hunting. So I guess they both get something they want, right? But I just looked down at like her sapphire. So I think just working with blue again. Okay, nobody remembers what I was talking about. I'm gonna have to go into the video. I apologize, guys. Like, I can't imagine this turning into like I want to say method. So I'd have Dallas method, but I'm thinking mystical moments. So I don't know what this was all about. I just heard a moment of silence, but I'm pretty sure it was peace. I'm pretty sure it was Prince singing. I don't know if he has any songs like that. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. It was a part 3. Makes it no alerts. Solar flares. 2 different ones. But it's almost identical. Oh, I was talking about the earrings there, and I started this with jewelry. So I got this first. Oh, yeah, we were talking about the sky. AI. So, and I got all those lines there, just symbolic symbols and stuff. No, you're not going to be pecking at my neck. Thank you, though. No, I don't know. That's the earring. Thank you, though. And then I did not the last thing when I already purchased the earrings. So everything else was silver, bronze, copper, and brass. So was in part 1 that I tried to get the cards out. But again, it pulled me to Brazil. And then that virus. So we've already had 80 cases in the United States. So it was the Zika. That's why I was seeing Colombia and Brazil and Cuba. That makes sense. Oh, and all those flags are in. Sorry, Cassie, I just forgot you didn't have your birds this morning. And it They made it sound like it wasn't contagious, like you'd have to get bit, but it's contagious. So I would say this would make a good headline news in the next few months. I wish there was like a news reporter that gave people heads up like this. And I want to say this is not the first time last year that I've mentioned.
One of our nicknames is Philip.
Okay, so I'm thinking 1616, if you guys want to look that up. So Colombia, Brazil, Peru it was Haiti is not, Guatemala's not over there, right? Well, yeah, it is actually. Cuba. Oh my god, did I just unplug this? Holy fuck with this light. Okay. I gotta figure out what we're working with right this second. South America, where are you? Okay. Venezuela, Peru, Brazil. This isn't about the plague. Oh yeah, I have a book. Where's my book? Is this it? Holy shit, cool. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Alright, where is... I almost feel like restarting this, guys. It's actually driving me fucking nuts that this just started off like mystical moments, no big deal. Shooting the shit. I don't know how I feel about that. My hopes and my apologies. I'll take it back to the time about places. Callao, Indonesia. No. Yeah, Indonesia, tsunami, November. California fires. Dates. Mongolia temples. And if I could find the peak of Vermont, and I'm looking at the peaks of the mountain, well, Mount Vernon, but whatever side I'm looking at, the temples are to the left. Did you just shit on my book again? What the fuck? Okay, just because it's not the table doesn't mean you can shit on it. I'm dead serious. This is a no-no. You don't get to poop on my table, on my books. It's not a fucking thing. So that's the third shit on these pages. One over here, one right there, one right there. The third shit. And I'm also getting the third strike. So we'll just pull them. It's like a missile. But I just heard too bad, so sad. That was Nigeria, guns, shootings, dengue, yellow fever, lymph nodes, chest, radiology, June, that mental health. I'm going to start the other channel probably tomorrow. Well, maybe over the weekend, if not tomorrow, because today I have an appointment with a back surgeon that was supposed to be in the end of October, so he had an opening, but I still have another back surgery. A back surgeon specialist, I think the 24th or the 29th, with a different office because I wanted 2 opinions. Why the fuck did I just even mention that? Oh, my time. And I want to go on. Why do I keep saying method? But like drugs. A method like chemicals. Methane. What is that chemical that sounds almost like method? Menthol. Not menthol. Is it a gas? Menthol. What? Is it menthol? Oh, mutate. I'm losing it. Fentanyl? No. It's like a gas. Because I just got told butane. So it is a gas. What is it? You got like 3 different grades of gas. I think it's the middle grade one. Let's see if Siri wants to work. Hey, Siri. What are the 3 types of gas to choose from?
A gas station may offer 3 types of gasoline: regular, mid-grade, and premium. This answer is from intelligentq.com.
Yeah, but you're not going to tell me what it... She was listening, but she went like this instead of speaking to me. What 3 types of gas is there at the pumps? What's the names of them? Why is it not telling me? High octane. Mid-grade. Why? But why? Are all 3 of them named octane? I don't think so. Right? Or is it octane fuel? What happens if too much octane gas gets in the air? Now it says octane gaskets. Could potentially create flammable atmosphere. Because it's gasoline, not air. Measures the fuel's resistance. While having too much octane in the air isn't directly harmful, using gasoline with an octane rating too high for your engine can cause issues such as combustion or potential performance loss. And a lot of people always go for that when they get the fancy little cars. My dad has me put in mid-grade if I'm driving my mother's. I didn't even ask what kind of car, what type of fuel in my car. What is the highest dose of gasoline? Well, this can stay in the air, the highest dose. Stay in the air, and if it's windy, someone lights a cigarette, it could actually blow up around you. You know, people say don't obviously shut your engine off, no sparks, this and that. Well, if it's windy, you can, travel 10 feet over, somebody sparks a cigarette 20 feet over. You're in a bubble of gas. So I think this is something with definitely Brazil and Peru. In Bolivia. But it's like all of Brazil, like even like Colombia, Venezuela. Where's Puerto, they're saying Puerto with a V? Is that like in Brazil? Puerto Viagra. Puerto. Well, the major ports are in Chancay, main location, and then Chalaco. But I'm getting like Puerto something with a V. Puerto del Callao? I don't think I'm saying that right. Callao? No. I'm starting if that's why I kept saying Cali. It says that these are like all C's. And almost I'm hearing like calico, but that's not obviously what it is. How to say
Callao.
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 Puerto de Callao, is that what it was with a D? So I don't know if there's going to be like an explosion here. I don't know where that is in Peru. It's like on the coastline. Chile. I would think this would have more to do with the ocean. There's one with a V right there. Biora. Maybe I can't. My eyes. I don't have my glasses in. I got contacts. I'll see if I have the contacts. Where's Liverpool? We're in the UK though. So somehow there's something here with the UK too. So it looks like the coast from top to bottom will be affected by what this is. I don't know how. I'm assuming by water. Strong wind, storm, it pulls it across. So I think it's going to be some type of gas explosion at one of the ports. I'm thinking I'm getting October of this year. But again, guys, for those who are new, almost all my messages went out an entire year to this moment in October. And over the years, I wasn't even paying attention. They all came into fruition. There was only a couple of them that were like within days or weeks. I think the Donkey Beach, there were so many people rescuing donkeys. There was so many stories of rescuing donkeys. It was just like, wow. Because we were thinking it was a beach. But I remember saying, like, if you guys see them, you know, it needs your help, that type of stuff. It's on this channel. But it ended up being like donkeys just washing up from a storm. And I think it got like 7,000 views. So I don't know. People around there must have been thinking Donkey Beach or something. I have no idea. It must be a popular place. I'm not sure. So I'm going to have to keep better track of these, like I've been saying. Now, if I did put Mount Vernon, I will also put Brazil gas explosion. Yeah, I am seeing TNT. But I'm also getting TNT. So you got a lot of like rock. I think I'm gonna label it Peru instead of Brazil. It's in Brazil, but I think I'm gonna just start with Peru. And it could be anywhere around Callao. Where is Callao located? Cusco. Where is Callao located in Peru? Is it in Peru or just Brazil? Is it a city? And they're saying Callao, not just saying something else. Callao. What the fuck? Come on. Gotta spell it right. Reminds me of Calhoun's. It's a seaside city on the side of the Pacific Ocean. I might have said that wrong. At the Lama metropolitan area is the chief seaport, home to its main airport. So it could be the airport that actually something explodes. But I keep seeing TNT, dynamite. So I don't. What are they known for? One of the most dangerous areas in Peru for experiencing the most crime. Cocaine. Isn't that in the same song? Callao Bay. Also the island of San Lorenzo, located to the west. So it is actually within Brazil. No, Peru. I just don't see it. Yeah, it's something with an airport. I was thinking more like a fishery or boating. I don't know. So they're saying October 2024. The other thing that was going to play out in 2024 was Zika's already here. What else was going down end of October, early November? Is that like just the beginning of the Zika? And again, guys, like there's not a vaccination for it. They're going to convince you that there is one, and there's not. You got to ride it out. And they're not talking about it on the news, but you can go to certain websites and they're talking about it. I mean, they're talking about little things here and there, but this has the government's full attention and they're not telling anybody. But again, you can go to a particular website and find it, so they can't say that the CDC didn't list it. That's the government for you. And I just got pulled to the full moon in Aries, which is tomorrow, so you're probably feeling some of that energy, and it will actually expand like 3 or 4 days. This full moon will be more potent. Like it's usually a day before, but this one is the potency is gonna run late, is what I'm hearing. So I don't think I've ever heard or said anything like that, and it's probably because of what just went down October 2nd, the fake eclipse. I think that's what I was about to read on. So, do we want to get into Mount Vernon? Well, I labeled it Mount Vernon, but okay. So, I think they were aware. I think they're aware. I don't think they know that they're there. And there's a lot of temple sites and a lot of things that go back in the U.S. too that they don't want people to know about. It's like, leave the U.S. out of this. So the countries, God forbid. But I think they have an inkling that there's a lot of stuff around here, and that's why our government is the way it is right now. It's like calculating, that babies that were born in 2000 will live up to 100 plus years. But a baby that was born in 2008 only lives to 78. Like, that still blows my mind. Like, how the fuck do they calculate that shit? Well, AI is part of it, obviously. I think I'm going to combine my AI channel and this one together. I think for those who wanted to work with AI or started to already did, this kind of feels like missed the bus, but I have enough knowledge on it where it makes sense why everything I started is now exactly where it's at today. Just enough knowledge to carry something out. I wasn't meant to just stick with one channel. So I think I'm going to combine those two. All right, so we're going to read, okay, so back to Peru. Back to life, back to reality. And then I just got pulled to, not Pink, Prince again. Didn't he do a song like Moment of Silence or something in a church? All right. I just said dun 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 dun. What were they talking about? Vermont. I also think the extraterrestrials that came here and made a deal also distracting. So I almost feel like I can't even give too much information about that. I think certain parts of that mountain is going to collapse. Just enough, I would think, for some energy. I do feel like I got to be careful here, though. I'm not going to lie. But it was very clear it was meant to be brought to attention. So I don't know if this is something I should continue. All right, I guess I'll say no. So I don't know how they go in and see the damage or calculate that. Maybe they're the ones that find it. There's temples, like a city of something down there. At least 2 beautiful temples. And then I did get put the Mongolian temples too, but it could have just been in regards to Vermont, because I was talking about Mongolia and the temples. And then I had that dream a couple days later. I keep hearing TNT, dynamite. So I don't know if this is intentional. Like somebody intentionally, you know how they used to do it like mining? So I don't know if this is like intentional or if this is an accident. It might be an accident. I don't know if they still do mining in Vermont. Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
Okay, hold on. Thank you. I'm like shocked that it actually answered. Hey, Siri. Are they still doing mining or some type of construction on Mount Vernon in Vermont?
Okay, I found this on the web for are they still doing mining or some type of construction on Mount Vernon in Vermont? Check it out.
Talks about iron mines, but then this one. But this is Mount Vernon, New York. In my dream, I did say Vermont. I used to live here, but I was like weary. So this might actually be, well, not might. It looks like it's New York. Mountains in Vermont. Mansfield, Hump, Ellen, Kingston, Abraham. Holy fucking mountains. This is insane. Wow. I had no idea. Green Mountains, but that has to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's just go 35, 42, 52. I'd say about 60 mountains, but I'm hearing plus baby ones are about to turn into big mountains. Mountains in New York. Mount Marcy. It doesn't even talk about Mount Vernon. 2 largest ones, the Adirondacks, Catskills, Appalachian Mountains. Wow. Where is Mount Vernon located? Virginia through Washington. Virginia, Washington. Wait, so Mount Vernon is where they had the presidents? The 4 presidents' faces? All right, peanut butter. George Washington, founder, the father, Revolutionary War, first president, scene of many battles. Mount Vernon was the plantation, also the burial site of George Washington. I haven't been looking up. Anybody know what this, why, in my dream, I know I said something about definitely Vermont. Okay, that just fell. That's definitely something with the mountains because I keep seeing that. But I want to say whatever's about to happen is a mistake. So these are the states where there's a Mount Vernon. Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Illinois, India, Ohio, Kentucky, Maine, New York, Oregon, South Dakota, Texas, Washington. This sounds like my the storm pattern that was coming in. Max, don't do it. Don't you do it, Max. Thank you. Good morning. I'm looking up Appalachian Mountains, New York, Cataract. But there's one time, Mount Vernon, Vermont. It says that there's a Vernon, Vermont. But it also says in every state, but it doesn't mention Vermont there. So wow. The real Mount Vernon, River of the Fairfax County, Virginia, 15 miles from D.C. The new tomb at Mount Vernon is the final resting place of George and Martha Washington. 1799, mourning the nation. So there's 18 places. I just want to see if Vermont is in here. No. It's spelled differently. What the fuck? New Jersey, New York. Nope, there is Vernon, Vermont. West Virginia, Wisconsin. So I don't know if this particular accidental thing going on takes place in Vermont. Because I wrote Mount Vernon, Vermont, but it's Vernon, Vermont. But it is there too. No, those are just places called Vernon. There's a lot of states. Oh, Mingia. Now what? Thankfully, Mount Vernon Ladies Association stepped in to become the last owners of the property in 1858. Okay. All right. So it's in 34 states out of 50. But there's actually a Boston in every state. but not incorporated with the city, Massachusetts. Wow, that's very strange. And the Salem witch trials, they had to travel to Boston, where they died in Boston. More witches actually were crucified. I'm getting crucified. In Boston than actually Salem. And that's just a little tad of information I came across the other day when I was looking at something. I don't know what I was looking for, but it didn't have to do with witches. And it didn't have to do with Boston either. But I didn't know that. I didn't know they had to travel to Boston. Because back then, whoever crucified them, found them guilty, was the judge, or he wasn't the judge. He was like the state, I don't know, but he would come by boat to go to Boston. I'm here in the Mayflower. So I don't know if a lot of people know that. That could be common knowledge, but that wasn't common knowledge for me. Because everyone talks about, Salem, and it is where a majority of the witches, did form, but there was actually a lot in Boston that people don't know about too. And those ones didn't get caught as much because they were so focused on Salem, which it's just awful anyway, being burned at a stick because of, I think it started with 2 little kids. It did talk about on one of the one of the channels, Roku, I don't know. It did talk about the witch trials. I didn't go looking for it, but just like what they were giving me for information, it started with 2 kids that supposedly got inflicted. They would call it inflicted. But those 2 kids were also putting eggs in water. And people do egg magic all the time. I've actually always wanted to attempt it, and I never have. It's just the way that egg cracks in the water, and whether it floats, stays down, spider webs, entities, things like that. But you could also see like little towns in it. There's so much more you can do with it. You can actually bring back your abilities. So you guys might want to play with eggs if you find that interesting. There's got to be a list on Pinterest or something. Max, don't do it. Don't you fucking do it. Yep. I have that water right here. All right. So anyhow, I don't know how I got that distracted. So it's just Mount Vernon. And I do think it's mining. So what states still allow mining with a permit in regards to Mount Vernon? Max, get the fuck out of there. Thank you. What states? Maine. Planning zone. Just Maine? Don't you go in my ears. Which is Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire all together in that little cluster. So we got Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire in that little cluster, but Maine is the only one that is still legally has a permit to mine. No, I'm being told it's still something with Vermont. So I don't know if whatever they're mining is like on the line of Vermont, because I'm seeing like a huge line as if like you would see like a fault line. So maybe they hit a fault line. It doesn't feel like that though. So maybe this has to do just with the mountains in Vernon, Vermont. Maybe it's just that mountain. What mountains are in Vernon, Vermont? Black Mountains, Green Mountains. Lake Champlain, the Adirondack, to the west, Green Mountains. Because I remember being like, I used to live there, and we lived in Burlington. We used to camp on Lake Champlain all the time. When you could just canoe and camp for free. We did it like every weekend. What mountains are in Vernon, Vermont? It's just saying the Black Mountains National Forest. In 1802, Vermont legislative changed the town's name to Vernon. It separated New Hampshire and Vermont. They gave them both separate names. So I don't know if this is like in the Black Mountains area. I don't know. I feel like whatever this is, there's some type of, do they allow mining at Black Mountain? It's one of their biggest sources. With the Chariot Corporation, Black Mountain Mine, which goes underneath all the way to actually into Virginia. Big cyclone project located in the Black Mountains, but they got that license finally in 2019. Vedanta holds 69.6 of the shares. And the next is a leading South American BEE company owns 24.4 shares. And ESOP holds 6 shares. Still lots of quartz and stuff up there. So I think there's some type of accident that's definitely going to go down. Did he shit in the same place again? Is this real life? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm thinking all these bird shits are starting to like mean something. Like not like, oh, is she losing her mind? But like in the sense of something with birds. Okay. So somewhere, but it's something with the border too, but somewhere in the Black Mountains. And it's either going to be in between Maine, Vermont, or Vermont and New Hampshire. They're saying they're meaning more to Vermont, New Hampshire. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Do we have any of the Black Mountains in New Hampshire?
Yes, New Hampshire has the Black Mountain. It is a popular peak on the New Hampshire 52 with a view list on the west side of the White Mountain National Forest. It is noted for its open ledges and is a great place to observe the glory of autumn or bask in the summer sunshine.
Okay, and my nurse just said to me the other day she was about to go up north and she didn't. And remember, if you look online, there's all sorts of pictures on certain mountains over the weekend where there was just too many people and it was dangerous. Especially, but I'm assuming that was the White Mountains. So do be wary if you, I love going into Vermont, but do be wary. My dad just mentioned Maine, but I think it's friend, because his friend Scott lives in Maine, but I think he went to Vermont. They didn't catch anything. There's a certain season that just opened for hunting. I think it's bear season. Hey, stop biting me like that. Stop attacking my hand. No. No bite mama. No. Okay? Give me a kiss. Kiss? Okay. Please don't bite mama. Want to jump on my shoulder? Do your thing. I love you. But no bite mama. That's ouchy. That hurts, baby. Oh, thank you for that. Black Mountains, Blue Ridge, Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, I just opened my eyes. And my throat hurts so bad. I can barely talk. I sound like a man. Yeah, you probably caught something from Mabel. It's up to you on whether or not you want to go to work. And good morning. Mabel came here with a cold, and it's like everybody's catching it, which stinks. My mother's like super. Anywho, would rather just enjoy them than worry about the cold right now. It'll probably be the last time she sees her. So. Hi.
I don't even know what I would say. Like, my throat hurts so bad.
Okay, we'll just say I'm calling out sick. I got a sore throat. I will end up getting a doctor's note for you guys.
I can't get a doctor's note.
Why?
How?
You'd have to go to the doctor's.
It's obviously from Mabel.
You don't know that. You live in the public, Mia. And her throat's not. I mean, you work in the public. Don't say it's obviously from Mabel. I know she has a cold. But you could have picked it up at work. Because she doesn't have a sore throat. She has the normal cold.
Maybe Dennis gave me a cold.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Because you seem to have something different. She's got a normal childhood cold. Going to kindergarten. Just tell me your throat hurts. If you make it to the doctor's, I'll give you a doctor's note.
What do I tell the doctors?
What?
What do I tell the doctors? Oh, my throat hurts.
Yeah, that's how that works.
What do they do?
They can give you medicine. You can have a sinus infection. You can have strep throat. I don't know.
Oh my god, no, I can't go to the doctors.
What? You don't want the thing down your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, just tell them you're sick. I'm on YouTube.
I don't know because I feel bad because you know how much I hate it. So like I feel bad for the kids that have to come in and cover for me.
I know. But you're sick. It is what it is.
But they probably think I'm lying because I have Saturday off.
I don't know what to tell you, Mia. It is what it is. I don't.
Like, what do I say?
Just tell me you're sick.
Oh,
Your throat's killing.
God. Or do I just go in and I don't want to make pizza and get people sick? Like,
Right. That would be silly.
and I can't breathe.
Yeah.
I'm breathing in my mouth this whole time.
Yeah, you're sick. So make sure you wash your hands a lot, sanitize it. When you go out to the kitchen, if you're anywhere near grandma, just wear a mask.
Seriously?
Yeah, better safe than sorry. Your cold is a lot worse. I don't want her to catch something like in the chest. I'm going to get back to you too. Just say you're sick. You're not feeling good. You're sick. Got a sore throat.
Sick with the cold.
Yeah.
And I can barely talk. I don't want to get anyone sick or something.
Yeah.
I just woke up sick with a cold and I can barely talk. I don't want to get anyone sick.
And if you end up
stay home, I don't know.
Yeah, just say you're staying home, and if I end up at the doctor's, I will get you a doctor's note.
Okay, I need to stay home. If I end up going to the doctor's, I'll get a doctor's note. That.
Yep, good to go.
I'd rather call up tomorrow.
It is what it is. right, I'm gonna finish YouTube.
I don't know if I should go.
Oh my gosh. You're killing me.
I want tomorrow off.
Well, you might not be feeling even good enough to do that. You might not even be feeling up to going to the beach.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it's not fun. They'd probably make you wear a mask and people see you making food with a mask. I mean, I wouldn't want to see it. I wouldn't want to see somebody at the register wearing a mask either. And if you can barely breathe, it's going to be hard to breathe in a mask. So,
I want to look mucus in my throat.
okay. I'm finishing YouTube up. I love you. Mm-hmm. Well, give it 5 minutes before you send it.
Send it. Just send it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, go back to bed then.
I should go back to bed. My throat hurts so bad.
Okay. I will call the doctor's office when it opens.
Oh, don't
Do you have a headache anywhere?
No.
Okay. It's probably just a virus, but I don't. Love you, bye. Oh, dear Lord. You walking away with my pendulum? Okay. So, you shit on my desk, even though I'm not supposed to do that. Sorry about that. All right, so let's read. And I never thought I would bring cards into this either. So, and again, we're reading on global things or even ourself when it comes to what's happening, energy. All I see is blue over here, and I don't know what we're talking about. Something blue under the eyes, and you just mentioned blue something, and I did see it. Blue Ridge. Yeah, maybe. I did just get pulled to that blue, and I'm wearing blue with the ring. So you said, what did it go? Blue Ridges, Black Mountains, Blue Ridge Mountains, and Appalachian Mountains. I guess that's gonna be the Appalachian Mountains. Hey, you're not supposed to be playing with my earring. That's Mama's. All right. All right. It's tricky. Oh, see, I don't want to be, can't be dropping the earrings, buddy. I need you to go do something now. Oh my God, you shit on this again. How many times can you shit without fucking eating? What the holy heck is going on? Seriously? Gross. Hi.
He said he's going to need a doctor's note. But they don't need a doctor's note until you're out for 3 days.
Yeah. I mean, he's just a dink. So just say, yep.
YEP or YUP?
YEP.
Well, yup is like more rude, but yup is just like yup.
Yeah, but he's a rude fucker. So, I mean, that's your call. Or just say, okay.
No, I said yup. I don't care.
Okay. I love you.
Well, I have to go to the doctor. Not tonight because I don't want to shut the test.
Okay, well,
Or I could just ignore his note thing because I said if I go to the doctor's note, I don't need to get one. I haven't been home for 3 days.
right. But that's just him being an ass, so don't worry about it.
So you actually seriously don't need one.
I know. After 3 days, it's the law. But we'll worry about it after.
Like, oh, I keep like, I thought mucus was on my throat.
Do you have hand sanitizer in your hands? I mean, in your room?
I think I gave you my big bottle, but I have like a little empty.
Okay.
No, he says it every time. I think he has a button that he clicks that just sends it. Says thank you, you feel better in the future.
Mm-hmm.
He says that every time.
Yeah, just say thank you. All right, I'm going to finish YouTube. If you go out of your room, just use your hand sanitizer. You got to wash.
I'm not going on my fucking room.
Okay.
I'm big grandma sick. I'm actually going now.
Well, she stays in the living room, so I'm just saying when you go back and forth into the bathroom type area, just
So
make.
not hanging out with Mabel today?
No, I think you're fine hanging out with Mabel. I don't think Nick would even mind. She's got a little cold. I don't know. But it's
So
you.
you talk to him when you get up.
Okay, I love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye. My goodness. Shot to the heart and you're too late, darling. You gave love bad. And I did just get pulled to my sapphire. So the first card out, when I tried to start, stop biting on me and stop going into my plants. You have a whole box over here. Look at, you got your leaf. Come on, come play over here. You have your own little section over here. Come on. Come on, you stay in there. Thank you. Here, broken leaf, you play. This does like this little white. Is that bird shit? Oh my god, that's bird shit. Looks like a little man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Does this feel life right now with him? Peanut butter. You gotta stop pooping in your designated areas. Got it? Well, he learned not to poop on the table, but now he just poops on, what's on the table. That's not gonna cut it. Maybe you think you're seeing things, or you are seeing things, but things that are real. Are you looking overboard? That was a cute picture. Well, I talked to you and you decide to come see me? No, just stay in your little playhouse. Do you want to come down? Look it. Okay. Here's your little playhouse. Come. You got your leaves. You got dice. Look at, you want this cap? Look at. Ooh. What are you going to do with it? There you go. Well, you dropped it, silly boy. Did you just shit on my fucking cards? What is going on with you right now? Didn't I mention something about beer shits on Mystical Moments? But it was something with, I don't know. Gastro. I need to go to gastro. I don't know. I just got pulsar hernia. Gastroenterology takes care of those too. All right. So when it comes to, I want to say I'm getting pulled to the Zika again. But when it comes to dear Lord, that's a lot of whipping around. You hit that wall, you're going down. Careful. He probably gets to about he goes in circles like that. I think he's reaching like 40 miles an hour. Because they can go 60 to 70. More like 60, 65. So what was I... What was I going to read on? going to start with the mountains, but I feel like it's other things too. So I want to say the mountains were like in October. End of October or early November. No, it'd be in October is what they're saying. So people might be aware of the things don't seem safe, or I just feel like somebody's intuition down there is telling them like something's off. Somebody could be distracted. All right. Appalachian Mountains. I feel like people are going to get stuck in the mind. I don't know if this is, it's almost like setting the peak of the mountains or something is fresh. The energy needed to come out. Been trapped for a long time. And again, it's like almost like hey Siri.
Mm-hmm.
How many miners work the Appalachian Mountain?
Of all U.S. coal-producing regions, the Appalachian region held the most significant portion of available coal mining jobs, amounting to nearly 26,000 employees in total in 2022. This is from Statista.com.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Okay, so that's fucking huge. I wasn't thinking huge like that. Because I am getting like this gives. I'm also getting vibes of the Vietnam War, where people are getting all these diseases and they're covering you know, everything now, and they're giving you extra money. I forget what it is. It has to do with your chest. To me right now, this looks like it is in regards to frequency. And I feel like this free will is like, you know, these days they probably get extra hazardous pay and stuff like that, but that's not going to cut it when you're dead. This is whatever goes down, feel like it needs to go down, but it's something with more energy. So more energy is amplified. It's something with energy here, frequency. Any better? I think it's going to go the other way. I think it's going to start in Vermont and then go towards New Hampshire. Whatever it is that's about to break apart. This could be too, like hiking, it is the perfect season. I keep seeing Christmas, and that happened yesterday too. I don't know if this is like a vote. There's going to be something around Christmas as well. Could even be a memorial or when this takes place, but they're telling me in October. So I don't know if, as of right now, the tunnels, everything's weakening. Like I'm telling you, people are picking up on this, like picking up on the vibration. They're picking up on their intuition is definitely. There's gotta be like a group of people that are like, something doesn't feel right or doesn't feel safe. So I don't know if it's being ignored. It's almost like the boat and the tugboat, New Jersey, the amount of safety issues they had in the last year alone, and they want to relate it not to safety. And in all reality, I don't think it had anything to do with the safety. It was intentional, and there's still many of those boats going through New York. People could be deciding to get out. Others are deciding whether or not they want to stay. Like, you feel that? Like a little rumble. But I don't know if like mountains rumble. So they're just ignoring it. I'm not quite sure. Can you sit on my leg a minute, baby? I gotta use my hand. Trust. Maybe trust your gut, or they're trusting not the community. It's not even the shareholders. It's emerald. Look at all the green. Compassion. Soul connection. Lovers. Rites of passage. I do find that a little odd. I just got pulled to bird shit again when I looked down. So I think it's about staying like on top of things, disciplined. Not disciplined, but as soon as like he was getting the hang of it, like I kind of like slacking, or I had doctors that, so now it's like learning all over. He knows not to go on the table, but now he'll just go on the cards, and he shit on his rock over here. But that's also pulling me to like, Mountain, get out of my plants. Get out of my begonia. No, that's not for you. That's definitely not for you. Okay, go in your box. Go in your box. Yeah, I mean, there's something with birds too. I mean, so even like something with the Zika is coming through too. You might want to work with just clear quartz. I mean, there might be like a map when the mines. I can't tell if the mines are going to crumble or the peak of the mountains are going to crumble. I don't know if the mind, whatever's happening in the mines, causes a vibration, like a what type of effect, like a and anywho, it like goes to the peak, something with the peak as well. But they do mine a lot of clear quartz. So I wouldn't be like the lover. If anything, like somebody might lose a lover. But it's also pulling me to like the full moon in Aries in a way too, because it's like whatever's happening, like people who sweep things under the rug, they want to talk about it now. Like there's a lot coming out. So this could just be politically, I don't know how much access we have to what's going on in the mountains, but it took them, they were fighting that, and it took them a very long time. And they finally got it in 2019. Fives are about change. Full moon is about change. A force to be reckoned with. So whatever's happening, I think is an accident, but it's intentional. And it has to do with the frequency and what it radiates. I feel like it might even be shut down indefinitely. So like this crumble has to happen. And I do feel like it's because it needs to access the frequency. Like Mother Earth needs it. Gaia needs it. With this fresh start, judgment. Compromise, Ten of Swords. The Devil with free will. It's not looking so great. So I don't know if this is like payback for taking over a mountain or payback for hiding. Something's going on here. You need the strength to get through this during this ascension, because this frequency is going to come to us too. And you also got the Knight of Swords. Some type of communication, clear communication. I'm getting very logical with that Knight of Swords. Could be a politician. Very like, not like a speech, but there's something. And again, like judgment, Ten of Swords, the Devil, strength, Knight of Swords. And I want to read this as global. But that also includes relationships, since the full moon in Aries wants to make its peace. So somebody wants to make peace with you. The Lovers did come in. That's, when it comes to like political scandals, or this president cheated or the senator cheated, and you don't want it in the spotlight, but then, it happens and they have to give a speech. So something's happening simultaneously, because this is supposed to be about the mountains. If you have somebody from your past coming towards you, something's toxic and something's a good thing in the sense of whatever's toxic is being worked on or gone. But this is serious too when it comes to like atmosphere, judgment, Ten of Swords, the Devil, the Knight of Swords. There's death here, like physical death. And it could be a lot of people in the mountains. And again, like this is going to also affect New Hampshire and up north. And again, I just keep getting pulled to like what Kathy said. Did you see all the photos of them on the mountain? Like, no, I haven't Googled it, but it just seems like it was way too many. I'd find that pretty intimidating. But everybody was like at the edge looking down with hundreds of people behind them. Like, fuck that shit. One person's fall, you try to catch yourselves. That's, hundreds of people going off a ledge. I mean, fuck that shit. Judgment is definitely being cast upon. And I did mention the witches and the trials. And this card always pulled me to like the witches trial. Like, when's it going to be my turn? But I don't know. Not the sense of evil, but you got the devil here too. So what is this? Page of Pentacles, somebody's learning, you're learning, but it doesn't feel like there's energy moving there. With trust, you have the Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, you got the Lovers with compassion. So maybe somebody comes in and the Five of Pentacles, if somebody feels left out or somebody is going to be left out. So maybe around the time like these big things are going down, end of October, this is like when somebody wants to come in, possibly comfort you, but you're dealing with the Emperor. But I also feel like it's a teacher's card. Got the Two of Pentacles up in the air, Nine of Wands. Somebody could have anxiety here. But I don't even like how this just came out. I'm not gonna lie. There's something here too in the beginning, like this feels like a mystical moment, like it feels like that channel, and that's not my intention here. This is supposed to be stuff that's global. So globally something's happening here with the Lovers, and it could be with the Aries full moon. You do have the Emperor there. Changes. Maybe somebody can't trust you. I mean, trust issues. Oh guys, yeah, I don't like how this came in at all. I'm going to stop the video because this is not what I want. I just feel like there's an energy here trying to control the situation. I'm not going to read on this channel this type of shit. I'm not. This is like full moon energies too. Like if I just leave it like as that would be just, having compassion, dealing with this. Somebody can come in around the same time. I don't know. I don't like it. Could just be Gemini energy too, but I don't like it. So we're just going to leave this reading as is when it comes to the mountains and I almost said Cuba, Peru. Hi. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at Peru and the mountains. I think we discussed something else too. I'm not sure. But I'm not reading that shit. Not a chance. This reading started at 1616. I will read 1616 for you. It's a message from your angels, keeping your thoughts uplifted and positive. Let go of material matters or concerns. Focus on emotions, family issues, environmental, people, the person that you are. New energies going to be entering your life and will lead to a new enthusiasm, energy, positive energy. You're going to find the balance. It's assisting in repairing and readjusting something that may have been hindering, bothering you, or causing anxiety. You're asked to remain receptive. Also, could be suggesting a new relationship, either a newcomer through reignited love or an existing relationships. Be open to giving and receiving love. Do not fear the new entering your life. So that is what that fucking read was. And I can't believe that it just took over the board like that, because that's like a mystical moment thing. That's not modern day seestress. Like, I don't know what's going on. I got some conversations to have with spirit, apparently. Whatever it is that's happening is definitely leading to a major life path. There's no question. Which we already knew what was happening in August and November for people within those reads. The 3-month predictions for you guys. I did see how something was labeled on YouTube. I think it was You Know Who. And it's something labeled like all signs live or something. And then the one she didn't get to, she uploaded on her members. Like, it's like cheating the people that watch her for free. So I'm telling you, there's stuff going on with readers. Be careful if you're getting a reading. Like, it's just, there's something sketchy going on, okay? Hearing catastrophes. Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read me the Webster's Dictionary when it comes to catastrophe?
The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines it as a momentous tragic event ranging from extreme misfortune to utter overthrow or ruin. The term catastrophe is derived from a Greek word and was first used in English to refer to the final event in a tragedy. This answer is from differencebetween.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So something's about to go down catastrophically, and it must affect everybody's frequency, obviously. And then, I don't know, there's just something major here too. But I got some thinking to do with spirit, because that I'm not letting go of mystical moment and transferring it here. But it would kind of make sense since within the readings come the messages. I don't know how I feel about that though. And it was just 52. I love you guys. I'll see you shortly. Bye.